Have you ever wondered what it would be like if the zombies in Project Zomboid shared a neural network, meaning they could communicate psychically, leading their fellows to you with ease? If so, there's a mod for you. It's called the Hive Mind, and I've been using it a lot lately, and I gotta tell you, it ramps the intensity up to 1,000,000. Surviving even one day is a feat. Every moment you aren't being hunted becomes the reward. Long-term survival is only possible with a set game plan that involves quick exits, excellent combat abilities, and moving zombies to your liking in order to clear areas. These things are a lot easier said than done, by the way. So, how does it work? All zombies in a large area, 100 tiles, know your location if just one spots you. Basically, they share one set of eyes. I usually shy away from using guns in Zomboid, but with a mod like this, it doesn't matter if you're popping guns off or not. They all see you anyway. You might as well maximize your damage output. I decided to use the FBI agent trait for this run. Don't worry, I'll include the link to the mods in the description. And this mod makes your survivor OP as fuck in the agility and aiming department, especially if you combine it with other traits for speed and gun efficiency. I am known for being a bit masochistic in this game, so naturally I threw my survivor into the military checkpoint. I imagine she was called in to investigate the outbreak within the exclusion zone, but when she arrived, everything had already gone tits up, and that is where our story begins. Within seconds of loading in, I was spotted. It really doesn't take long to get overran with this mod, but I was here for the chaos, so I started blasting. The zombies started rolling in, some who could see me thanks to the neural network, and others who were coming from even farther due to the bullets. I was setting myself up for a long battle, and I knew it. Access to ammo and guns wasn't a problem, but getting away from the zombies long enough to grab what I needed was. Since Eve, my survivor, had speed and sneaking on her side, I was able to shake the zombies long enough to stock up on guns and ammo, then rejoin the fray. I spent all day gunning down an endless amount of zombies, and soon, fire became the only option. The zombies quickly became a huge ball of flames following me everywhere I went, lighting up the streets around them. And while shooting flaming zombies is fun, I do have to say I was playing risky as hell, which resulted in some very stupid mistakes. After spending in-game hours cleaning up the mess I'd made, I was able to get some sleep for the night. I woke up hungry, depressed, overburdened, a nervous wreck, and some mood that I didn't recognize. It didn't take long before the game let me know what the problem was. Eve was getting irritated because of her alcohol dependency. I had used her precious bourbon for a Molotov, leaving her jonesing. If I didn't solve that problem soon, she'd start to experience pain, then withdrawals, and eventually death. That didn't sound like a good time, but other problems were mounting as well, like what Eve was going to do about food and water. Man cannot sustain himself on death and destruction alone, no matter how hard he tries. I needed to get my survivor the essentials of life soon, which for her included alcohol, or she'd be paying the ultimate price. If you think I didn't take advantage of the campfires around the checkpoint, well, I guess you just don't know me very well, because of fucking course I started another fire. I got lucky and found another bottle of bourbon, as well as a fresh bell pepper. It wasn't much, but it would tide me over until I could get a more substantial meal. I tried to have a final blowout with the zombies, relying on melee weapons rather than guns. I did this because I didn't want to call more zombies from the outskirts to my location. My negative moodles were starting to pile up, and I knew I didn't have it in me to take down another horde this size, so I hopped in my truck, I'd found the keys earlier, and took off. I was rudely reminded that without a saw, a vehicle wasn't getting through that barrier, so I abandoned the truck and headed out on foot. It is never a smart idea to wander around the forest in this game at night. In fact, I'd say it's a guaranteed death in most cases. I knew I had the odds stacked against me, but regardless, I had to try. I was stumbling, starving, overburdened, everything you didn't want to be in this situation. But somehow, I found the road. I thought I was saved. I thought for sure I'd be able to break line of sight, find a safe place for the night, and keep on keeping on. I'm not sure where all that hope came from. It's almost like I forgot what game I was playing and what mod I was running.